What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. And this is how sad things have gotten for Disney in the year of 2023, okay? Where they can't even own up to their own mistakes. They can't just say, you know what, our bad. This one's on us, okay? We messed up. We thought we knew, but we didn't know. And, back to the drawing board. We'll do better next time, okay? That's how grown-ups used to handle business back in the day. But I guess, current times, it's all about blaming somebody else, not taking responsibility. And yeah, they're not taking responsibility either. And of course, you can see this is on Bounding in the comics. Top Pixar executive Pete Doctor blames moviegoers for Lightyear's box office bomb. So yeah, it's kind of the moviegoers' fault, right? Because the moviegoers, they didn't understand what it is that we were trying to do, okay? This is how they cope with their failures, okay? The heavy-duty copium that Disney has taken. Let's go ahead and read. Pixar Chief Operating Officer Pete Doctor recently put the blame on moviegoers, or in this case, people who didn't go see Lightyear, for the film's box office disaster. Lightyear only grossed $118 million at the domestic box office. Wow. And $104 million internationally for a global gross of $218 million. The film's reported production budget was $200 million, meaning the film was a financial disaster for Pixar and the Walt Disney Company. Yeah, they ain't make nothing off of this movie. Speaking with the Rap, Doctor explained why he and Pixar believe the film performed terribly at the box office. He said, "We've done a lot of soul searching about that because we all love the movie. We love the characters and the premise. I think probably what we've ended on in terms of what went wrong is that we asked too much of the audience." Oh, wow. Okay. Look at this. We all love the movie. Okay. They love the movie. They made this movie for themselves. We love the movie. We love the characters and the premise. Okay. But okay, yeah, but who are you selling the film to? You're selling it to audiences. It actually doesn't even matter whether you guys like this shit or not. Does the audience want to watch it? So once again, it's not Disney's fault, right? Not Disney's fault that, you guys didn't go see this. Not the writer's fault, not the director's fault, right? Not the dumbass actor that ran his mouth, running his gums, and insulted half of the movie-going public. Nope, not their fault. Nope, it's you. Okay, you, the fans, okay? You people watching this video at home, all right? That's your fault that this crappy movie failed. You uncultured swine. You had no idea what we was doing, okay? This is high art over here at Pixar, and we just asked way too much of you, okay? It's you bigots and phobes who don't like same-sex kisses in your children's cartoon, okay? Yeah, it's not the morons who didn't bother to do like 1 ounce of market research, okay, before dropping $200 million on a movie that nobody was asking for. No, not their fault. Nah. It's look, here's the main thing about this, okay? Disney couldn't get anybody to come see this bullshit, all right? And that's all you really need to know, okay? They couldn't get anybody to see it, even the target audience, all right? The most soy latte drinking male feminist on his 5th booster didn't even go see this shit, okay? Nobody wanted to see this movie. And this is a Pixar movie. I want y'all to keep that in mind. This is a Pixar movie. Pixar is like their moneymaker, all right? It's one of their heavy hitters. It's like Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar. Like, those are the big heavy hitters that produce the most hits for them, all right? And these cats couldn't get anybody to come see this. People look forward to Pixar movies. People want to go and check. Oh, yeah, it's a Pixar? Oh, is it Pixar? Oh, okay, yeah, grab the kids, get your jackets, let's go. We about to go out and check this Pixar movie out. Because that's what they've been used to, okay? People are normally used to going out and checking out Pixar films. Here's a Pixar film from Disney, $200 million budget, fell absolutely on its ass. I mean, that's what happened. The Doctor elaborated when they hear buzz and they're like, great, where's Mr. Potato Head and Woody and Rex? Then we drop them into this science fiction film and they're like, what? See, y'all just a bunch of idiots, okay? A bunch of idiots and bigots that didn't want to go to a movie aimed at children that had LGBTQ content. Your fault, not Disney. No, Disney's innocent in all of this. Man. He continued, even if they've read the material in the press, it was just a little too distant, both in concept and I think the way that the characters were drawn, that they were portrayed. It was much more of a science fiction. And Angus, to his credit, took it very seriously and genuinely and wanted to represent those characters as real characters. But the characters in Toy Story are much broader, and so I think there was a disconnect between what the people wanted / expected and what we were given to them. No shit. Like I said, if you did 5 seconds of market research, research. You just went around, asked a poll, or talked to people in a little control focus group or whatever, asking them, what is it that we could do with Toy Story? Could we do a Buzz Lightyear, this or that? People would have probably been like, well, what's that going to be about? Oh, it's the story of the real Buzz Lightyear, like the movie that, Andy watched when he was a little kid that made him want to go out and buy a Buzz Lightyear doll after he saw the movie. Yeah, it's going to be that movie. Probably people would have been like, nah, I'm not really interested in that. Of note, Doctor does not mention the film was the most recent release after the Walt Disney Company admitted they were grooming young children through their content, despite a Florida law banning instruction on gender identity and sexual orientation in the classroom. Former Disney CEO Bob Chapek sent a company-wide email to Disney where he made his and the company's intentions clear. Because this struggle is much bigger than any one bill in any one state, I believe the best way for our company to bring about lasting change is through the inspiring content we produce, the welcoming culture we create, and the diverse community organizations we support. There's a reason content is at the top of this list, Chapek penned. For nearly a century, our company's stories have opened mind, inspired dreams, shown the world both as it is and how we wish it could be, and now more than ever represent the incredible diversity in our society. The problem is the content, right? Like, he says there's a reason that content is at the top of the list. They want to force this stuff into their content in order to achieve, their diversity, equity, inclusion, and all of that kind of stuff. The crazy thing is when you push this stuff on people, like when you push people into things and you force it into places where it absolutely doesn't belong, like children's programming, it actually has the opposite effect of what it is that you're trying to achieve here, okay? You don't get diversity, okay? You get division. It actually makes people despise the very thing that you're trying to push on them. It kind of reminds me of like vegans, right? Like, you ever deal with a vegan? Like, they're always talking about their veganism. They're always trying to like get you to try it. Oh yeah, you really need to try vegan. Oh man, you were sick last week. You should probably go on a vegan diet. Vegan. They like keep talking about it. At some point, man, shut up about vegans, man. Fuck vegans. I'm tired of y'all. Leave me alone, okay? I like meat, and I'm going to keep eating meat till the day I die, all right? So stop. All right. But it's like normally most people would be like, oh, you like be a vegan? Be a vegan. Have at it. I don't care. Just don't try to push that crap on me. All right. I'm not interested in it. I don't have a problem with you doing it, but I'm not interested in that. And please stop pushing it on me. And it's the exact same thing when it comes to all of this stuff. Like in their efforts to create diversity, equity, and inclusion, they're just creating hate. And then they'll go and cry and say, you see, the bigots hate us. They hate us. Well, yeah, because you keep pushing this crap in places where it doesn't belong. Get it out of Disney. Like, Disney used to be, I don't know if you guys remember Touchstone Pictures, right? Touchstone Pictures was like an entity that Disney owned, okay? And that's where they put like all of their racy content. Like, they need that kind of stuff for like these LGBTQ, they need to push that stuff over there. This is for the kids. Parents want to, hey, we feel safe right here. Throw on the Disney Channel, throw on Disney Plus. We feel safe right here. This is where we want to see this stuff, okay? But they're like, no. We're going to bring it all into the same thing, under the same banner. So do you think you're taking their kids to see like a nice, wholesome thing? And then all of a sudden, all kinds of stuff that you don't approve of is popping up on the screen. All right. That's the problem with Disney. They end up creating like the very hate they claim that they're trying to fight against. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. And like back in the day, normal people understood this. Okay. That's why in the 80s and the 90s, you really didn't see any of this crap that you're seeing now. All right. I blame Gen Z, okay? I can't even blame millennials, okay? I think millennials are kind of off the hook on this one. Gen Z, Zoomers, this is on y'all. Fix your shit. We are telling important stories, raising voices, and I believe changing hearts and minds. Yeah, you're changing them in the wrong direction. Like I said, people used to be cool. Like, all right, whatever, do what you got to do, live you, do what you like, we don't care, all right? But then when you try to push it on everybody's kids and everybody, now you're changing hearts and minds. Now everybody's like, nah, shut it down. We don't like it no more, okay? We got to ban it and boycott it and whatever, all right? It was so simple just to allow people to do what they was doing, keep it in its place. Everybody would have been cool. He later added, powerful content that changes hearts and minds only springs from inclusive cultures, which not only attract and retain the best and most diverse talent, but also gives those employees the freedom to bring forth ideas and reflect their lives and experiences. We must work together to ensure Disney always remains such a place. Like I said, again, it's about your content. This powerful content that changes hearts and minds, like, again, you're bringing people to a place where they don't want to even deal with this stuff anymore, all right? You lost a ton of money on this one. You're still losing money all throughout the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That stuff's not working. People are tuning out and walking away. A lot of people that actually would be on board to watch your films are no longer watching it, all right? Because it's too on the nose. You're hitting them over the head with a hammer. You're sermonizing, okay? All of this stuff that he's talking about in here, okay? This is what's happening at Disney. They're sermonizing on every single project, all right? And all that's doing is just making people go, I don't want a part of this. No, get it away from me. And then, but of course, when the movie flops and fails, oh, it's the fans, you know, it was just over their heads, okay? You know, they just didn't understand. No, Disney, you didn't understand. That's the main thing. Yeah, in this part, to the point, numerous reports indicated that Disney made it clear to market a gay relationship that they put in Lightyear. Industry analyst Matt Belloni tweeted back in April 2022, Florida's gonna love Disney's Lightyear. The same-sex couple is pretty front and center in an extended sequence. Like, what do you expect? Okay. All right. I've already said that large families generally have conservative values. All right. They're more conservative than they are progressive. Let me put it that way. So if you are saying, hey, we want to appeal to the family audience, which is what you should be doing with the Pixar cartoon. All right. Families aren't here for this crap. Okay. Families are not here for this type of stuff. They want to promote, different types of values, okay? Honesty, integrity, all right? They want to promote, hard work, discipline, self-reliance, self-responsibility, all right? They want to promote those types of values for their kids. Those are the things that you should be putting in your cartoons, okay? Trusting your friends and your family, believing in yourself, okay? Those are the types of values that people want to put in their kids. So when we're going to talk about a same-sex couple, that's just going to automatically tune people out. Oh, they're pushing an agenda, all right? And then they got the industry analysts stating it in plain language on Twitter. It's a wrap, man. Nobody was going to go see this movie strictly because of that. And then you had the Chris Evans quote, okay? The guy that was doing Buzz Lightyear's voice, not Tim Allen, which everybody probably wanted, okay? But Chris Evans. He told Reuters, the real truth is those people are idiots. I mean, I think throughout history, you can see every time there's been a social advancement, as we wake up, the American story, the human story, is one of constant social awakening and growth. And that's what makes us good, Evans continued. And then, when that happens, there's always going to be people who are afraid and unaware and trying to hold on to what was before. But those people die off like dinosaurs. Yeah, I'm sure that had absolutely, positively no impact on the box office at all, okay? I'm sure people saw that and read that and they just ran right out, all right? The people that he's talking about ran right out to watch this movie, okay? This thing failed and died on the vine because Disney has no idea what they're doing. They don't know what their fans and their audiences are looking for anymore, all right? This is the reason why this crap died. But anyway, folks, what do you think about this situation here, of course, with Disney? Once again, not taking any responsibility. They refuse to take responsibility for their own problems, just pointing all the fingers at the fans for their foul-ups, bleeps, and blunders, okay? They keep doing this type of stuff. And then, ultimately, this is just turning fans away. This is like, I'm not giving these guys a chance. They don't seem that they have learned their lesson. Not even from bad box office will these guys learn their lesson. Go ahead, jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.